Listening to Welcome to the Night Sky on the fucking Wilson's Room patio is the quintessential Fredericton fucking. It's such a Fredericton experience.
We're a Freddie boy.
Yeah, Freddie.
This time around, we're joined by Stephen Hero and Wolf Castle pre-listening party to talk about their album, Let's Get It. We chat a little bit about how they came together, what influences we can find on this album, and whether or not they feel they're going to work together in the future. And as always, they let us hear a few sweet tunes as well. So sit back, sip your poison, and enjoy the ride. I'm your host, Kalen, and this is the Pagan Place Podcast. So I appreciate you guys, first of all, taking some time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Got coming up here a little bit earlier than you probably would have otherwise. But so I did have some questions. I know some of these are going to go out the door as we kind of get going. But we kind of talked a little bit about how you guys met. So unfortunately, I didn't record it. But
Let's do it again.
so yeah, just
Run it back.
Yeah, we'll run it back. So your first encounter, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was saying I put out a beat tape in 2020. Right. And they were beats that literally I was never going to use, and they were sitting around my computer. And it was literally when COVID started, and like, you know, I had gigs that got canceled, and I was like, okay, well, life's different now, I guess. So I was like, let's put out this beat tape just for fun, just to put something out. And then I don't know how long we'd followed each other on Instagram for. I don't know how long I'd known of you, but I knew who you were for sure. And then he reached out and was like, let me make some tracks or with these beats or whatever. And I was like, sure, man. And he did.
Yeah. I followed you after I saw one of your music videos or something, one of the early videos.
Yeah.
And I liked it a lot. You had a real
Let's go.
Odd Future vibe to me.
Let's go.
Post Odd Future vibe. But anyway, but I liked that, and then I was following you. And then you posted the beat tape, and it was like, I think it was like a Sunday, because I was like chilling all day and maybe smoking a little, you know what I mean? And the beats were like really like,
they were chill.
Yeah, they were super mellow.
Yeah.
And then I just did those 2 songs that afternoon and sent them. I was like, I did this. I hope it's okay.
Yeah. And also like the reason, well, I knew I was never going to use them, but they also have samples from like places I could never clear. But yeah, he did that, and I just dug the style, you know, and then, you know, just, you know, liking posts and maybe a couple DMs back and forth. But then
we met at a festival in person, I think, right?
We did, yeah. We hung out like
Tatamagouche,
yeah. Tata Fest.
Right.
2021 or 22, I can't remember what year it was, but it was one of those.
Back when we were both like 25.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
But we hung out then, and then I saw you perform, and then I think you stuck around for my performance, I think.
Yep. I did.
You did.
Yeah.
And then I think we really got close with Better Together.
Yeah, we did the Better Together tour with Aquaculture and Uncle Fester around this time last year.
Yep.
And so we were on the road for a bit, and that's probably when we became like real friends.
Yeah, like more than just like the people you see in the music industry that you know them and you talk, but you don't have a lot of time together. So you know, that just traveling around all the different cities and the communal piece of that, was awesome.
So from that, like, what gave birth to this? Did you just start sort of ruminating while you're on the road for Better Together, or?
I feel like the best part about that tour was just getting to know each other a lot better and just chopping it up. Yeah. And I think that for me, it was like, oh yeah, this dude, we're on the same level. Like, we're in the same kind of wavelength. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think because of that, and because we have very similar, I think just like attitudes about how to make music. Yeah. It's a good matchup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. It's something to do with like the attitude or the approach. It's just the vibe. It just was like, once we started talking stuff, it was like easy. Yeah. You know, it was like, this is an easy, chill vibe. We can hang out. And it's smart to like collaborate with people that you have that like natural, you know, like good vibes with, rather than trying to like force a collab because it like makes sense in some kind of way, like strategically or something. Right. For us, it's like, well, we're friends now, so it's like kind of inevitable we were gonna rap together. I mean, Wolf rapped on The Squeeze, like the last record I did with Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
So we kind of like, I had rapped on his beats, he had rapped on one of my records, so it kind of made sense. And then he was posting beats on Instagram, and I hit him up about one of those, and we ended up doing it together. And then from there, he was like, what about this one? What about this one? And I was like, let's do a couple more. And then we did 9.
Yeah. And it's like, again, it's so easy because like you always talk to musicians and you're like, yeah, let's make music sometime. And then you never do. It's like, oh yeah, it's like it's like catching up with an old high school friend. Yeah, let's hang out, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll hit you up for sure.
Yeah, I'll hit you up for sure, bro. But what he did is what nobody else does really, is he sent a verse in like a day, like recorded, kind of mixed, like it was ready to go. And then that, you know, that sparks the fire in me to do something and right back at him. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's not really a competition, but it's just like,
it's a back and forth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like when I did the record for The Squeeze, like I wanted it to be the best verse on the whole album. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like, you really want to like show up.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a good motivator, you know?
Right, big time.
I think it was the best verse. I don't know, but
we'll
it's not for me to say. It's not for me to say. But yeah, I just think that like I make music really quickly and really fast, and I just trust my instincts as much as I can. And he kind of does the same thing.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I really like that. There's no bullshit about it. You just make it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy, natural, fun kind of process, you know?
Right.
Being nostalgic, rapping, singing a bit. Going back and forth, chatting. Good excuse to chat, hang out. We got together and shot some videos. Like, it's just a good excuse to like do something creative without worrying about it, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so like one of the first lines in the write-up for this was the Unexpected album. Yeah. It's like, how long did it take you to create it, first of all?
I think we've been chipping away at it from spring to now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like I think we were done the album by July or August.
Oh wow.
And then spent like a couple weeks. I had to move and stuff, and we were really busy for a while, but like we kind of pulled together all our connections in the music world of people that get things done quick. And we got my buddy Talon Simon to do the final master sometime in September. Right. And then we're just like, let's drop it ASAP.
Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. So it was a really fast process. And you know, like the last record I put out, I think I worked on it for like 3 years. Yeah. So to do a turnover in like 6 months was more my speed and what I like to do. Yeah. Because when I started making music, that's how it was. Like I'd take maybe 6 months to make a record and then just immediately put it out. And I kind of drifted away from that in the last 10 years. So it was nice to return to that form. You know, it's just for the art. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Just for doing it.
Yeah. Just for doing it.
Like art for art's sake, good old Oscar Wilde. So that kind of leads me to the next question, like the soundscape, like the stylistic feel of the album, you know, the beats, the rhythms. Was that intentional, or was it just sort of what came out of you in the process?
I think we talked about like what direction we wanted to go in, because you were already in that vibe. Because we both love the early 2000s, like hip hop and R&B. Like we came up on
100%.
It's like definitely a meeting point for us, like in terms of influences.
Right.
So we had talked about that shit a lot, like just person to person, just chatting about music. And then you kind of said like I'm trying to make some shit like this.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah. You know, I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like we did an interview recently where someone asked like if they were like, oh, like was it like outside of your comfort zone? And we both kind of laughed. We were like, it could not be more inside my comfort zone. Like
it couldn't be more your comfort.
It felt so natural and like that vibe. I mean, you could talk more about the actual production. Like Wolf produced it. I just wrote and like did the mixing, right? Except for that one beat.
Except for one beat. The last song was done by Talon.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the beats are good. Beats are slamming.
Yeah. And like I feel like I was really into that vibe at the time, and I just really love that sound, and I don't hear it a lot nowadays.
Right.
I think it's coming though. Like it's creeping up, like the nostalgia for these Y2K type beats.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make that stuff, and like I heard Steven Hero on like these 90s tracks and these like more kind of gritty beats, and I thought this guy needs some pop beats. Like I haven't heard him do that, and I knew he could do it. So I was like, I kind of like that style. I do that stuff. Like a lot of my music is very kind of like pop oriented, and that's intentional. Like I love to make that kind of music. And so I was like, I know this guy wants to be in that world. Like let's
it's true.
Throw him one of those beats and see what happens. Slide on a beat, like because those like Cool J records that are like radio singles and club singles are freaking amazing. Like, and Rocketship feels like that.
Big time.
That's
one of my favorites on the record for sure. Rocketship. There's that story that Butch Vig tells about when they were making Nevermind, and he was trying to convince Kurt to layer more guitars, and every time Kurt would be like push back, he would be like, well, John Lennon did it, and that's how he would convince him to do stuff. That would work for me with Cool J. Like if you were like, well, Cool J did it, you know what I mean? Like I would be like, all right.
Well, Cool J did it, so
if Cool J
I don't know,
did
man. Like, what
musically,
you know better than Cool J?
That's exactly right.
He
has a line in one of the songs on Go where he says he's talking about he's addressing critics, and he says, "The fuck you know about hip hop? I'm LL Cool J."
And so like I'm making all these beats that are early 2000s style, and like I didn't want to wait 2 years before dropping those songs. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's just like go chaos mode, no marketing, no like real thought put behind like the business side of things. Just make it for fun. You know what I mean? And I was trying to get better as a producer. And so I was like, well, I want to make these kinds of beats, and just like practice my skills, because that's what all those beats were. I was just trying to hone the production skill set. And I really like, Latin guitars and dance music. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's do that. And very influenced by Busta Rhymes too. Whenever like Busta does like a kind of poppier track from that era,
where my eyes can see.
Exactly. So I was listening to a lot of that kind of music because it's very like nostalgic and comforting for me. I listen to that kind of music all the time.
Right.
And like that's the kind of music I've always wanted to make like my whole life. So I'm glad I'm at this point.
I feel similarly to that. Like, like I've said this a couple times, but like the album does feel like something that like the dream album that I would have wished to be able to make when I started rapping,
Right.
Like in middle school, like this is definitely the kind of stuff I would have wanted to make, but I wouldn't have been able to figure out back then, So it's really satisfying because of that. Like it's a satisfying listen. It's like, hell yeah. Finally.
That's right, man.
And I used to always like I had a history of like always convincing my friends to rap with me when I was a kid. Did you do this? Like when I was in like middle school and stuff, like whoever was in my orbit, I'd be like, come rap. And like they would be like, whatever.
I had a friend, and we would like learn rap songs and just kind of recite them.
Me and Jesse Richards used to do Forgot About Dre on the school bus.
We would learn fast raps. We try to come up with the fastest rap possible, and recite that for whoever's at the lunch table,
right?
Just to be just entertaining. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that was definitely a thing we used to do back then. Yeah. I was always trying to put everyone on rap in my friend group, but like
same.
They didn't really bite that much though.
Like I could usually get one, like whoever like my bestie was or whatever, I usually get them to at least write a rap.
Yeah.
And like later maybe like record one.
Yeah.
When we're while like partying or smoking or like something like that. You know what I mean? I've always been that friend. So it's kind of nice to like me and my friend made this like fun early 2000s like hip hop record, and it's good. You know what I mean? Like that's the other thing is like it's been done for a while. I've been listening to it pretty regularly,
dude. I've been listening to it all year, like nonstop. Like the demos, I'm listening to that shit on the daily in the car, like so satisfied.
Bumping that shit, like just like
I was at the grocery store. And you sent me your verse for Rocketship, and I used my cell phone data to listen to it while I was trying to do grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't. Every time you sent me a verse, I couldn't wait. I was like, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. So yeah, like just to be that like excited about it is refreshing. It's fun.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, trying to take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash for the Escargot. Maybe I should take my time. Maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load. Make Make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more. Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, tryna take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash, but I'm Escargot. Maybe I should take my time, maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load, make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more.
Looking CL smooth in the SL Benz. Pete rockin', beat knocking, talking through the lens. Me and Wolfie dropping off a bop for you and your friends. Parsley butter on them escargot. Toss it, hardly stutter when I tell you no. Got it, got me in my pocket. Pop it when you walk it like you talk it. I like it when you tell me to watch it. Baby got my press photos in a locket. Baby ain't impressed by those big talking, but she had me come on over to the apartment real quick.
Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, tryna take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash, but I'm Escargot. Maybe I should take my time, maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load, make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more. Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, tryna take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash, but I'm Escargot. Maybe I should take my time, maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load, make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more.
I gotta ask you something straight up, can you answer me? Ain't got that ass for nothing, hold on, can you dance for me? I stood indoors for you, passing on the chance to leave. You know I can't ignore you, now you know you can believe. Hit me with the hey text, few more bars and I'm reaching for the latex. Hop in the car, baby, headed for the lake next. Got me in your heart, better say it with your whole chest. Whole night rolling, whole rest day next. I must conclude, you must confess. Plug it, tap it, grip it, sound check, baby, my
Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, tryna take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash, but I'm Escargot. Maybe I should take my time, maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load, make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more. Big zone when I ride like whoa. Life moves fast, tryna take control. XO, go. Wanna make a dash, but I'm Escargot. Maybe I should take my time, maybe I should take it slow. Switch up the load, make up my bed, freshen the clothes. Rinse and repeat round the circle some more.
Does this particular album have an agenda behind it other than just doing it for the hell of it, having fun with it, like lyrical context or anything? Because
I don't feel like I ever make a record thinking about like an agenda outside of like making a good record. You know what I mean? That's always the point of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the formalism thing where you're just like the art is like valuable in and of itself, like as a piece, like just because it is art, it's beautiful, it sounds the way it sounds or whatever, it evokes what it evokes. So there's that, right? I always have I have themes that come up in everything I write, no matter what. And you know, sometimes the theme is like class struggle, sometimes the theme is like I'm trying to be cool Jay, so I'm like I'm taking your girl on a date or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm alone in my room, I sit and stare at the wall.
In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. But yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't say there's like an agenda beyond like we just want to make some good hip hop, you know?
Yeah, I think I wanted to do the same thing, you know, like just like I'm always trying to get better, always trying to refine the skill set, and I think it's some of my best rapping I've ever done, like on the whole project. And like I think really part of that is just being, you know, just more and more true to myself, like as every album gets made and gets put out. Like I care less about the reception or how other people feel, and I'm more kind of honest about where I'm at, and it's more grounded in that way. But I like that I can do that and still keep like the fun pop kind of elements in there.
Right.
And I like doing both. Like I love to make like a dance track that's about, you know, class struggle. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you sneak it in, it in. So like for me, I just think like
put the medicine in the sugar or whatever.
Break it up.
Yeah.
Break up the dog's pills and the dog food. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, like I like doing both of those things at the same time. I think that's really fun because I think like it's not really up to me, like what the audience takes away from it. Yeah. Like I think it's okay if they want to just listen to it for the surface level. Yeah, that's fine. But if they want to dig a little deeper, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Do you think this is going to lead to more collaboration between you two?
Yeah. Or? No.
Yeah, we'll do more stuff.
Yeah, we'll do more.
Like we've talked about even just like Wolf doing some producing for me on like future Stero records, because it would be nice to like do more stuff like this just in like just outside of the like he mentioned, like I definitely get sent more like sort of the like boom bap era type beats than anything else, and I love those beats, you know?
Right.
But I get sent a lot of it, and like I love doing it and I'll continue to do it, but I like to try different stuff too. And I have like, you know, like me and Bryden are kind of working on something again, and like that stuff's the like more experimental, like really weird shit, you know what I mean? And then like but it'd be nice to do like a stereo record, like a full length stereo record that was again like more directly linked to like my childhood or something. So I feel like production wise, like that's something that like Wolf and I would fuck around with. And Definitely. Then I mean, this was so easy and so fun that it's like impossible to imagine that we wouldn't bother to do it again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like we'll do more shit for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to not do it again. Like it, and you know, I'm going to try to not do it again.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
For image reasons.
Just kidding. No, man, like I already sent him like a bunch of songs already.
That's
like,
true, yeah.
I've already sent him stuff.
I do have stuff like sitting around that I haven't had a chance to fuck around with yet. So
because like I'm always making music. Always. It just doesn't end. Like I don't take a break ever from it.
Word.
And it's not because I'm like awesome. But it's just because like I don't take a break. I live and breathe it, man. I live it. No, it's just like I'm always working on music, like just constantly. So it's the hard part is sorting through it all. Figure out what works, you know, and what will be the best thing. But yeah, we're definitely gonna probably make another one. I don't think it'll be too hard to do that.
No, I think it'll just be a matter of time, really.
Yeah,
you know?
I gotta put my solo record out next first, and then we'll go back.
I got so many things. Like me and Fez, like me and Uncle Fester have another concept ready for like the next thing we want to make. Me and Bryden have some stuff on the go, and like I have some other like projects outside of Steven Hero that I want to do that like some work on this winter too. So there's all kinds of shit on the go. So it'll happen when it happens.
Yeah.
But we'll do some shows in January in the meantime.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple of shows. It's going to be fun, like with a full band. Playing at the Imperial Theater, playing the Capitol Theater.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I think our pictures are on the wall, the window. Or
that's right.
They're on the window. It's hilarious.
I finally caught myself on the marquee. Did I tell you that? I told you that.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. That's awesome, man.
It was sweet.
Did you take a picture?
I did, yeah.
Well,
I almost got in a car accident because I pulled off to the side to like get a picture.
But you know what? Like, honestly, though, like to be really sincere and truthful, like that's fucking incredible. Like just to be able to do that. It's cool as hell. Like, and again, it just speaks to like you saying this is the record you would have wanted to have made when you were 12.
Yeah.
I mean, same for me. Like I wanted to make records that sounded like that and like have that same vibe. And it's amazing that people will actually listen to it too. Like we did, not only did we do it, but people are going to listen to it.
Right.
And we're going to force them to.
That's right.
And like,
tonight.
It's,
against their will.
It's gotten played on the radio, like where you're on the marquee we're both on that marquee in the Imperial Theater. Like it's just wild to even see that, because like for me, like when I started making music, like literally 0% knowledge and talent at all, like just no capabilities of making music. Just the fact that I can like play a note on a piano is incredible to me. So like to be able to pull something like this off is I just always like maintain that, I like that feeling of like I can't believe I did that. And I'm proud of myself for that, but also just it's great to be part of a scene like this and find people that are like-minded.
Word.
So when you do a collab and you've both got many under your belts at this point, do you find there's a takeaway from that collab? Like is there something you bring back from that's now with you and you're gonna grow from it, influences your music, do you feel? Or
I think you always get something from it, like ideally, right? Like if like making the record with Fester, like just learning how other people work, seeing how they work and like talking back and forth and hearing their perspective. Even just the like you might have like an idea in your head of what this song is, what it means, what the feel of it is, like where it should be on the album, things like that. And like someone else could have a drastically different take on like what the feel of it is and stuff like that. And it does cause you to like reevaluate like the way you're looking at it and look at the art in a different way or from a different perspective. And I think that is valuable in and of itself. And then there's like the practical shit that like sometimes you just learn. Like if you watch someone else mix a record, you'll be like, oh fuck, I didn't think to do that or whatever.
Right.
So there's like practical stuff you learn too.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I like the workflow. I like seeing how other people work too, and it's all different. And I think I liked how quick you did it. And you had, good ideas too for, the technical stuff of like mixing and adding the little final touches in there. Like beat drops and sound effects and whatever. Like, I find I have a lot of blind spots with music in terms of that. Like, you know, I find that, like, if I make it by myself, it really is not as good as it could be. Like, I try my best to open it up whenever I can. Because, like, yeah, like you said, there's blind spots. There's things that I don't think of, you know.
Yeah, I feel the same way, for sure.
Yeah.
There's stuff for sure. There's just stuff that you see people do differently. Wolf's beats, mixing Wolf's beats were a learning experience too, right? Because it's just like seeing how does this person make, because I make beats too, right? So it's like just seeing someone else's process and the other sounds that people use, the way they set it up. And it's like because Wolf's beats are so clean that it's like really a joy to mix them, because it's like there's not like a mess that you have to clean up.
Yeah, what's clean about it? I'm curious about that.
Well, it's like there's kind of nothing there that doesn't need to be there, for one.
Right.
And then also like the sounds, like if I open it up in the mix window, I'll like the first thing I'll do is like check the waveform and like see what's happening in the EQ. And it's like sometimes when you mix something that you get from a studio or whatever, there's like so much has to be done in the EQ to like get rid of like sort of little problematic like parts of the waveform and stuff like that. And with you, I feel like you're doing that as you're going. Yeah. I'm presuming this.
Yeah. I like kind of do little mixes on them.
So when I get it, it's like there's nothing that I have to be like, because I'll always like do a little peek and like scan through and see if there's any bad noises, whatever. And with yours, it's like a lot of that work is already done. Yeah. So it's like in the low end, I think the only thing I really was doing was like boosting some areas in the low end so that when it got mastered later, it would like really knock. Yeah. Like extra, like little tiny detail things like that, rather than like big scope like this sounds fucked. Where is that in the EQ? Like I didn't have to do any of that. Right. So it's clean in that way, where it's like it's organized. That's the other thing, is you sent me sessions that were organized, which is also nice.
I'm a very organized person. Like I will pat myself on the back for that. Like I'm super organized with my files and like everything. Like I have things sorted by a year. Like my beats are very clean. It's true. Like I try to keep it as clean as possible, because like I like don't have an attention span. So if I keep it clean, I can't get distracted by anything. It's like save myself.
Well, it's like kitchen rules, man. And like, when you're line cooking, it's like you clean as you go the whole time, because then at the end of the day it's less of a disaster. You know what
I'm doing that.
And also you know what the fuck is going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like as you're working, which is important.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I like to work like that, and I work like in a grid. Like I work super like just like mathematical in how everything works. Like one time I was like when I started writing with people and recording with people, like especially not in hip hop. Yeah. They were just like hitting record on Logic and just like letting it go and just playing for a couple bars, and I'm like, whoa, like where's the loop here? Like make the loop, man. Like what are you doing? Like you're not playing to a click or anything. Like what the hell is going on? Like that actually threw me off so bad when I was like working with people and they weren't like making 8-bar loops and then just trying to expand on them and things like that. Like it's wild. So that's how I learned how people work differently.
Blast off that rocket ship, freestyle, you can bounce when I hit the drip. Get down around, let me live like round and round, hands on miss. Blast off that rocket ship, freestyle, you can bounce when I hit the drip. Get down around, let me live like round and round, hands on miss. Hold up, close the door, bitch. Keep it outside, no cold drift. Wolfie gotta stay on my own biz. Struck down the moon, made it born. Man, life of the party, you know it ebbs and flows. Checking the shawty, she sending X and O's. Listen, my artist, sweet Santa Rose. Big Wolf boy, my voice Lexa Pro. Yes, Houston, we making problems. Get stupid, quit playing possum. You la-di-da land like Ryan Gosling. Spending too much time, you can't quit, cause the shit's overpriced. The Shoppers Drug Mart. Hit your line twice to ride the go-kart. Drift the figure 8, my juvenile heart. Got a summertime vibe in the mind of Mozart, yeah. Blast off that rocket ship, freestyle, you can bounce when I hit the drip. Get down around, let me live like round and round, hands on miss. Blast off that rocket ship, freestyle, you can bounce when I hit the drip. Get down around, let me live like round and wild, wild hands on this.
Hey, move that ass, baby, it's a draft. Don't laugh, no joke, I might revoke the past. Had a blast, but this shit don't last. What comes is hot, but what leaves is past. Old scenes we shot, we got a whole new cast. Broke out fast, you ain't seen them since. High and dry, tight and tired of the assonance. I defy convention, can the consequence. It cost a bit to get the kid in the conflict off the rip. Gotta keep with the concept, tossed a bit. Kept the lid on the content, right back in it with a vigor for vengeance. A bit of a penchant, a sickening sentence, a sentimental sentient, a separate entity. Gotta be realistic, quick kiss, I'm out with the smearing of lipstick.
Blast off that rocket ship.
Hey.
Style you can bounce when I hit the chip. Get down around the brown, let me shift like wild, wild, wild hands on this. Blast off that rocket ship. Freestyle you can bounce when I hit the chip. Get down around the brown, let me shift like wild, wild, wild hands on this.
Welcome back to the Pagan place. Here, let me top up that poison for you. No, you keep the tip. All we need is a little like and share. That'll do just fine. There you go. Have a good day.
Do you have ambitions to do not just more together, but kind of like the Better Together was a pretty big group project that you were both part of? Any ambitions on
I'd love to
going down that road again, or
I'd love to do another like tour, proper, you know.
Yep.
But I mean, we are doing some shows in January. But I think it stands to reason that like down the line at some point we'll probably do a run of shows or something.
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be fun and like, you know, we have a good rapport and it's a good lineup, you know. And it'd be great to do some shows with Aquaculture again. Like right now, because we like that group of people, like we talked about doing another Better Together tour this year, right? But there's just so much going on. And like with Aquaculture, like everything that they're working on right now is like, they're working on like large scope, like really cool stuff that's like really time consuming and like ambitious. So it's just like, everybody's got so much going on, you know what I mean? It's like, it'll all come together when it comes together kind of thing. I'm
happy
stoked
to do it,
see
though.
I can't fucking wait to hear that Aquaculture album, bro. It's gonna be so good, dude.
Yeah.
what do you guys want to get out of this?
Bread.
We got to get this bread. Out of music?
Well, out of this
Album cycle?
yeah, I guess we'll say that.
Well, I'm trying to ride
narrow it down, I guess.
Wolf Castle's
My coattails.
coattails all the way to
My wolf tail.
Yeah.
My wolf tail. Get off, bro.
I'm trying to attach my brand to his brand so that when he becomes successful, I could get a little chunk of that
What if I'm
too.
trying to do that with you, man?
Oh, well, one of us, you know, it's like the old school rules. The first one to make it comes back for the others.
Yeah.
You know, it's the D12 rule.
I think we're both trying to do that, and then we'll see what happens. But I don't know.
I want, like, I've said this for years. All I really want is like a sustainable art practice in my life. You know what I mean? Like I do you know this, I do a whole whack of shit.
Yeah.
This year I'm trying to like put out, like this album's out now. I'm doing like I'm putting out like a collection of short stories soon. You know, I'll do some David R stuff. Like I'm still playing in the punk band. We're going to do a new EP soon. We have some shows coming up. I like my goal in life is to just like have a degree of sustainability so I can like do these art things and like, you know, live in the apartment I currently live in and drive the car that I currently drive, but without having to like do as much work outside of the arts.
Right.
That's it. That's my whole life's goal.
Nice.
Let's get go.
Hang out with my cats.
Yeah. I think I want to just, you know, keep making the kind of music I want to make and sharing that with people, and maybe the people that already like that music, but people that might not even hear that often.
Yeah.
And just teach the kids, man.
Yeah.
Teach the kids what's going on.
Yeah, that's right.
'Cause they're good. It's good songs, man. Good
Hell
sound.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There's a reason it was so popular.
It's coming back, man. It's a 20-year cycle.
Well, yeah, there's a 20-year cycle, so there's that. Yeah. I don't know, man. I always just like making music and putting things out there, and you never know what's going to stick. And, you know, things do. You know, I see good stuff coming out of this record.
Yeah.
I think it's going to live a really long time, too. I don't know. I just got a feeling about it. it's not ending here at all. Like even just this record.
It feels good.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that always translates to the audience, you know?
And we're getting good feedback so far. It's only been a day, but I've had people reaching out to me, like, you know, especially like music friends of mine, like in the scene, reaching out and just being like, yo, this is good.
It is good. I've been listening to it on repeat all day, just like trying to get a feel for it and get some good questions. But
you get a little groove going, or
oh yeah,
the whole day. Fuck yeah, that's what we want.
And I'm always happy when people like it too, because it's my beats. So I'm like, hell yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
So both of you being in the music industry as long as you have been, and this isn't necessarily directly towards this album, but you as artists, have you seen much sort of, we'll say, backlash to something you're trying to do, or someone to be like, no, you can't do it that way? Because I know you in particular, I know, are more outside the industry, kind of avoid, maybe, I don't know. I'm talking out my ass here.
I think they avoid me, bro. I'm not avoiding them. Come help me. I mean, there's like the ECMA drama. Maybe you're thinking about that.
Well, that's part of it for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not like it's not like I wanted to like have drama with the ECMAs. I've been trying to get help from them for a decade plus. You know what I mean? I've gone to the ECMA conference a bunch of times. Like I've been nominated a few times and stuff. It's like. And I've put a lot of work over the years and money, honestly, into like trying to get something out of the industry. But I've just personally found in my experience, for whatever reason, I usually anything that like happens, like any forward momentum that happens for me, comes as a result of like other artists having some degree of like respect for the craft of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like that's the history for me. That's like the history of my career. It's like I've always struggled with the industry side because I'm just not that good at it, and I'm not that good at it partly because I find it really hard to be interested in it, and that's just a weakness that I have. Like as an artist, like it's a blind spot for me. I can like when it comes to like making stuff, you give me a deadline and a topic and a genre, and I'll do it for sure, and it'll probably be pretty good, you know. But it's like. Paperwork is hard for me. I can't fucking do math. Like, I get confused easily when it comes to like all of the like CHMMA, like, you know what I mean? Like all of that like backdoor shit that's like super important, you know?
Right.
Like I struggle with that stuff. So, and then every once in a while you just have to like with the ECMA thing, it was like, I gotta do what's right by my like moral code. In that situation where it's like this organization's fucked and they're doing like fucked up shitty stuff, so I'm not going to just pretend that's not the case out of convenience, you know what I mean? So it's like that's where that came from. But I don't feel like I have like adversarial relationship to the music industry or anything like that. I just think like it's also like I just have like short attention spans and I switch up what I'm doing all the time, and like a lot of the like over the years in my 20s too, I like fucked up a lot just because I was drinking so much and like shit like that, right? So I think I'm also like I really believe too that I'm like I know I'm being long-winded right now, but I really believe too that I'm kind of like an artist, and like I've always felt that way. I think that like other musicians, like rappers, like the way I rap, like singer-songwriters like the way I write a song, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people in punk bands like the punk band that I'm in. It's like that kind of thing. And I'm okay with that. You know, I would like to get a touch more bread. You know what I mean?
A little bit more bread.
We could do with a touch more of that.
We're trying, bro.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah. But that's another thing that's like being around Wolf that's really nice is like even when I first met you, it was like you're so on top of your shit in a way that like, because when I met you were probably like 24 or something.
Yeah, like something like that.
And like when I was 24, I was like just a total mess, you know? And like you know, I'm not trying to be even like self-deprecating. It's just true.
Yeah.
Like I was a mess when I was 24, and I just wasn't even thinking about that shit. And I really I had an immediate level of respect for you because I just felt like you were like, these are my goals, and you have discipline about it, and that's really hard. And that's where most people fall off, is that they don't have discipline about it.
Right.
And like I have a huge amount of discipline when it comes to like the creation of the art, but I struggle with it when it comes to like everything around it and trying to make it sustainable.
Right.
So that's why that's such an uphill climb for me. And being around you, and like even from when I met you, it was like you're like obviously like you're very smart, but you've also like put a lot of work. Like you can tell that you put a lot of work into like figuring out your shit and like being on top of it. Like it's not like it fell on your lap. It's like hard earned progress.
Yeah, it doesn't come easily to me, like being organized and trying to, you know, do the business side of things and all that. It sucks. But, you know, I mean, I've got a couple of lucky breaks, and then that is a little addictive too. So I do enjoy like the rewards of the hard work, of the boring work that isn't really like glamorous or fun at all. You know, I've tried to be as disciplined as I can. Yeah, because like, yeah, like I had the dream of being a musician at all costs. You know what I mean? And I think I learned that sometimes, yeah, you got to do things you don't want to do. But you know, like I worked really hard to get organized and things like that, but I don't think everybody needs to do that. So at least for me, like I'm going to try to make a space for everybody to, you know, be musicians or learn things about the art or the business and make it as accessible and easy as possible, you know, because I believe in that. Like I believe in just making art, and I wish, you know, everybody could have it sustainably. Right. And like, it's just hard to do that. And hopefully that changes, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what can people do to make the arts more feasible for artists to do as a showgoer or, you know, an album listener? Like,
wow, universal basic income would go a long fucking way.
Yes, it would. Ireland, man. Ireland's testing it out, and it's.
I know. I've seen that shit. I mean, that, like, you know, that kind of stuff. There's policy stuff, right? And like, in general, I think like people are hesitant to support local artists the way that they'll support like a celebrity, and I think that that's like a bottom, like that comes from the top, like the we're kind of taught to like devalue like local artists and stuff like that, which is a little absurd because obviously like it's like Corey Bonavie always says this, like everyone is a local artist. So yeah, you know what I mean? And like it is interesting the way that like every living person wants to interact with art all day, every day for their entire lives, but they don't want to like pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
it's been devalued.
Yeah. And it's not, and that's not, I'm not even talking like disparagingly about like the general public's relationship with art. It's kind of bigger or deeper than that. And it is like largely systemic too, right? Because these people, like the people that I'm kind of like jokingly saying like don't give a fuck, it's like they're also like trying to feed their children and shit. Right. So it's like you can't, you know, like you can't expect them to just like prop up your life. But it's like it's just structurally not built very well. You know, even like I was complaining about this the other day, but if you look at like where like factor money goes in Canada and stuff like that, it's like where we are, like we don't have as much access, like, you know, as other places in the country. And we're looked at a certain way that I think is unfair as well when it comes to like East Coast hip hop, maritime hip hop. Like, I think nationally it's looked at in a way that's not really fair to like the quality of a lot of the work that's coming out. But I think that's changing too. You know what I mean? I can't remember what the original.
We're gonna change it.
That's right. Me and Wolf, you're on a mission. That's our
I think
agenda.
like, yeah, like if you're a music fan though, like if you're one of the people that is going to the local shows, like buy the records.
You rule. You're awesome.
First of all, you rule for just coming at all. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Paying the door.
Yeah.
Buy the records, you know, support them. Get the merch. If they get the merch, if they make some, I don't know, just simple things like that. Like, I know like anyone that likes my music that's local, like I try my best to make sure that they're seen and that they know I understand how great of a relationship that is, because it is special, you know. And there's only a couple of diehard fans, right? Like you gotta nurture that and keep that going. So yeah, I think that's it. And then it's gonna take a musician to unfortunately probably become a lobbyist or something. Yeah. To fight the government on that.
And that's not gonna be me, bro. Yeah. That's not. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just over here making my little songs.
Yeah. There you go, man.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. You wanna smoke one in the burial ground? For sure. Can I call you when the shit's going down? For sure. You wanna put a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town? For sure. You wanna smoke one in the burial ground? For sure. Can I call you when the shit's going down? For sure. You wanna put a a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town, for sure. I keep it too lit, picture girl a tulip, put it in a vase, pressed her face to my two lips, kick game tight, keep it light like Cool Whip, summertime Fresh Prince, making it last since the mascara's running like the ink on Fresh Prince, link on next trip, fit check text with syntax slick shit, suggestive hints in, she burns for your boy like an incense stick with intense persistence. I think I'm gifted, I may not be Mr. Right, but I'm present, get in on the session, peep the new progression, I wrote the name right on the board, learn a lesson, testing, 1, 2, 3, girl you won't make a possession of me, late night confessing on some blue new weed, long distance sending all these news to me, I like it, you wanna smoke one in the burial ground, for sure, can I call you when the shit's going down, for sure, you wanna put a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town, for sure, you wanna smoke one in the burial ground, for sure, can I call you when the shit's going down, for sure, you wanna put a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town,
Hopping in the verse clean like it's NBD. Another day, another night with these BDPs. CDC, the flow so ill sickly. I'm like the antidote to losing hope. LUV, no time to spell it rightly. Visiting her nightly. Easier to ride on bikes, cooking up spicy. You thinking he the one? I might be a pipe dream. This world too insidious, bound us off slightly. I'll tip the scales quick. Let's take a round trip. Call up the valet. We coastline cruising. The movement, the music, the tunes flip my dome quick. I'll wipe her up easy, I ain't scared of commitment. Like, it's like relentless, the lighter will flip slick, kid. It's like Tetris, the game built quick. The future be mysterious, the outcome a blur. But no matter where we at, I'll be there for sure. I mean it.
you wanna smoke one in the burial ground, for sure, can I call you when the shit's going down, for sure, you wanna put a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town, for sure, you wanna smoke one in the burial ground, for sure, can I call you when the shit's going down, for sure, you wanna put a couple feet to the ground, surrounded in sound, end up on the wrong side of town, for sure.
So you're talking about how East Coast hip-hop might not get the love you feel it deserves. Other than just creating music, making music, putting it out there, is there something artists can do that you think maybe to step up their game a little bit? Not that I believe it should be purely on the artist, but do you think there's more that can be done from you guys and you know, your fellow musicians and fellow artists?
I think there's a level of attitude adjustment that could happen in a positive way, I mean in a positive way in the sense that like I found that like a lot of times like people in the arts like on the East Coast, like musicians and stuff, undervalue their own scene or their own contribution or value of the contribution. So like just like looking at yourself and understanding that like the difference between you and like some famous musician is usually access. You know what I mean? A lot of times privilege. So it's like this idea that like, you know, Taylor Swift is like magically talented and like there aren't people here that are that talented is like not true. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't even make sense. Right. But people do look at it that way. So I think it behooves us all to like understand that that's not the reality. It's like we just like artists need to be nurtured and supported and things like that. So I think like there's like an attitude adjustment that could take place. And just like making stuff, like one of the points of the Better Together tour was like how big and crazy and cool and awesome of a little East Coast run can we do? Like I'm not trying to like go to Toronto to do some cool shit. I want to do cool shit here. That's what the Paper Flowers thing was about. Like that was a crazy amount of work, but the shows that we did were really, really interesting and had real impact in terms of like the way that, at least like I was told, that had like real impact in terms of like the way the audience felt.
Bot farm.
Yeah.
Paid bots for that.
But you know what I mean? It's like do bigger, better, and like do it for your own community. Yeah. Like it's the biggest show, like, you know, like it's your biggest opportunity. Like treat the local fans the way they deserve to be treated. You know what I mean? Like if there's 5 people at your show, like play an awesome show for those 5 people. It's that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. I think that also goes a long way to have to have that attitude as an artist. Like, I'm not saying all artists, but you know, I've known bands and rappers and solo acts and all that just like shoot themselves in the foot, you know, like from having a shitty attitude about how hard it is to be an artist. It's like, yeah, it is hard actually. Yeah. And that's fine. Like it's also hard to be a freaking dentist. You know what I mean? Right. Like it's hard to do a lot of things in this world. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think, like obviously like we know the people, like most of the people in the scene are really great, but they don't last that long because it's easy to get jaded or it's easy to get disenchanted with the whole thing. But I think you can, you know, if you really want to make music, you'll make it. Yeah. You know, and that's important to just like stick with that. And you know, learn a couple business things or two. You know, treat yourself like a professional. You know what I mean? Like
I want to be handled by a team of people.
A team of terrified people.
Yeah, that deal with my eccentricities. That's what I want.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, I have a really unique experience, and mine is not the same as any other artist because every artist has their own experience. But, like, I've gotten pretty friggin' far just being, like, organized on time and have a friendly, agreeable attitude, you know?
All right.
Anyway, there's so many ways you can take that answer or that question, but...
It reminds me, I asked Austin Eatman from St. John a similar thing. He's like, just don't be a dick.
Well, that is good
Well, that's advice. The main advice, bros. Don't be a dick.
That is good advice, man, for real.
Yeah. Like, that was the advice I got from Craig Mercer when I went to Nova Scotia Community College for music business. Yeah. Yeah, I studied, like, literally business in the music industry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a program for that in Dartmouth. And the head teacher there, that was one of the pieces of advice on, like, day one. He was like, don't be a dick. Like, honestly, that's what it boils down to. Because, like, the Canadian music scene is minuscule. Yeah. But then think about the Atlantic Canadian scene.
You know everybody.
Yeah. So if you're a dick, like, nobody's going to work with you. You know what I mean? Like, word travels fast. And also, like, why would you want to work with somebody you don't like or who is difficult?
Especially given the fact that, like, the rewards often are so small. It's like, it can be so thankless. It's like, do you want the process to also suck? Like, no. Like, you want to at least enjoy. That's my thing, especially now that I'm, like, the age that I am. Doesn't need to be clarified. I don't want to be doing shit that I don't enjoy. At least I got to enjoy it. If I'm going to, like, not like, you know, if it's going to make my life more difficult to do it, I don't care. Like, I'm always going to do it. I'll die doing it. But I'm going to enjoy making this shit, playing the shows. Like, I'm going to have fun, you know?
So listening to this album, there were moments where it took me back. I can't even remember what I was watching, but it was Aquaculture talking about his music. I don't know if it's something he posted or something I saw a reel of or something, but he was commenting about how in a lot of ways his music's about community. It's essentially folk music. It's essentially folk music, and you know, folk, it's not necessarily, shouldn't be a genre. It's just a particular feeling given about community and experience inside communities. And there are definitely moments I got that, and lyrically, you know, in combination even with some of the beats, that kind of gives you that nostalgia feel, like the old school. How do you guys feel about that notion of, like, the sense of community in music and kind of putting that in, packing it in there?
I think there's a folk art element to most shit that I've done in my life, like, creatively. Even the restaurant was like, you could stretch your imagination to say that it was kind of like a folk art installation a little bit. You know what I mean? With the grandma wall and, like, the like sort of updating old recipes from, like, old New Brunswick cookbooks and stuff like that. Like, there's a folk art element or, like, a custodial element of, like, this is about the community sort of shit. And, like, I think a lot of stuff I write in general has that sort of vibe to it. And, like, you could make, I've read things that, like, have made that argument about hip hop as, like, folk art or folk music in a sense, because it is, like, largely, like, working class music, and, like, we lose sight of that.
It's a DIY genre too, you know,
big time. Yeah,
super accessible. Yes, like, this whole record, like, we didn't spend a cent to make it. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we got all the gear. Like, you know, we got the connect, like, with the masters, the musicians, like, you know, making the cover art. You know, the music videos we did. We shot 2 music videos in 2 hours. One evening. Down here in the tannery. Went to Flippins and did one, and then went to the Beaverbrook Art Gallery and did the other, and that was just, like, a favor from a friend, like Desmond Simon. Like,
he killed that.
Such an incredible cinematographer and, like, good buddy of mine, and just, like, donating his time. Like he didn't like this guy does commercials and short films. Like he doesn't have to shoot us professionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for no money. But he believes in the art, right? Like he believes in like what we're doing, and I think it's just that, you know, that's a superpower, just having that community and that closeness, you know, and hip hop definitely has that feeling, especially local. Because like, again, like any pocket of the world, if you're making music like not mainstream, you only got your community. Like that's all you got, man.
Right.
And the shit like lives in communities in a way that like people do forget. But you know, the majority of working musicians on earth aren't famous. You know what I mean? So it's like this idea that these like 20 people that are on Billboard or whatever are like the main thing. You know, it's kind of silly because like in every community in the world, like there's people making art and sharing it with each other, and that's the point of it. It's the same thing as like as human beings, it's a, you know, it's a elemental aspect of like what we are as beings. It's the way like a bird sings, and it's the same. It's literally the same thing to me. So it's like we all have that element of our personality and the way that we view the world. It's just that like the way that society is organized, like we need certain people to like believe in themselves enough to do it on our behalf. And I think that's where the art industry comes in, right? And the, like, obviously, like everything else in society, it's been destroyed by capitalism, but it's like it exists because it's a necessary part. Like, you know, there's that thing. Did that interview where they were talking about like everyone thinks they don't care about poetry until it's time to like read something at their like parents' funeral or something, and then it's like all of a sudden poetry is really important. You know, it's like this shit matters. You know,
it does, yeah, and it lasts. It'll make an impact in the community, you know, and like who knows, like who's out there listening too, right?
True.
Like who friggin' knows? Like that's why it's important for us to do this, and to be in this community and try to like nurture it as much as possible,
right?
Because like I feel like we wouldn't be here without that in our lives.
Even in the time I've been doing this, like I've found out years later, like, you know, you go see a local musician wherever, you find out that they were like inspired by you at some point, you know, when they were a high school kid and you were playing shows. It's like that element alone is important enough to justify it. You know, just like getting on stage in front of anyone and like sharing your art, you know, isn't the easiest thing in the world. You get used to it after a time. But I think we both still like can't eat before shows. And like, you know what I mean? My stomach still bugs me.
It doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, you know, so it takes a certain amount of gumption. But
boy.
It's important to do.
$10 word right there, boy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite word on the record?
My favorite word?
That you used?
Good question.
Lick? I don't know.
Ew.
Lick's a good word, bro.
Lick. Ew.
Lick.
All right, man. Yeah, really hit the K on that one.
I don't think I really used any big words on the record. Maybe on It's Just Rap, because I went kind of hammer.
Yeah, this guy went nuts
on that thing.
Yeah.
Riggedy rap, riggedy riggedy rap.
Yeah, I went lyrical, miracle, spherical in your
centrifugal.
Yeah, centrifugal motion.
Centrifugal. This kiss.
Yeah, I rapped all of the lyrics to This Kiss as fast as I could.
You know what? It's like sometimes you're in a conversation with somebody and they ask you a question because they have an answer, and that's why I asked you that question.
Yeah.
It's like, I have a favorite word that I use.
What is it? What is it, please?
Serendipitously.
Oh, yeah. That is a good word. Yeah.
This is a huge word.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny. Like
serendipitously.
Yeah.
And you kind of roll it off like it's no big thing.
Yeah. It's in the final track, That's Life. There's like I don't remember what the line is, but I ended with saying like serendipitously.
Yeah.
Because it's really funny. I try to use like weird words every now and then because it just makes it more interesting. I was listening to it, trying to pick up on that stuff. I also use the word Maharaja.
That's true.
Which is crazy. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, that's true. I did like on It's Just Rap. I wanted to use as many F sounds as possible in the verse.
He's trying to do the Tupac thing.
Yeah.
What's the song again that he does that on? If I Die Tonight.
If I Die Tonight. Yeah. If I Die Tonight, he does the like alliteration thing.
Yeah. Every word is so he used the the F word.
And I went super ham with it.
You did.
Yeah. It was fun to do too. It was really fun to do.
Really good verse. I read it. I read the lyrics and I was like, okay, this guy's not just making sounds.
It's not my first day. Well, it's nothing in the world is easier than writing an intricate like rhyme pattern verse if it doesn't mean a single fucking thing. It's so easy to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you can write something like sort of intricate in that way that's like has some sort of content to it or like isn't nonsense, like I don't know. I love that kind of shit. It just as a nerd, as like a lyric guy or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So each of you, what's your favorite song on the album?
I don't know, man. Like I was trying to answer this morning. Actually, someone asked me this, and I was trying to think because it changes all the time. You know, for a while for me it was Escargot, just because Wolf doesn't do any verses on it. So,
bro, it's true though. Like I actually like couldn't figure out verses, so I was like,
but jokes aside, I love that song because I got to do so much fun stuff on it. Like I do a bunch of different flow patterns on it. Like I have a few different like melodies and like I do like some like 2 or 3 harmonies on it. Like it just gave me a lot to do and that's fun.
Yeah.
I really like For Sure because I just like my verse on it a lot and like the beat is so good. It's just such a vibe. Yeah. And That's Life is high up there for me right now because that one's just such a.
That one might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's the longest song.
Yeah.
At 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, it's
super long.
Fuck, dude.
Super long. But yeah, That's Life might be my favorite because I mean, we're doing 32 bars. Like I do 16 and he does a 16, but there's no hook to break it up. Like it's just like, and the trade-off thing was a really good idea that you had.
Right.
That I didn't like that idea at first. I said that's not a good idea, but then he did it anyway. Because I was like, here's the thing: is like he had ideas about the songs, and like my initial reaction was that's not a good idea, and I didn't tell you.
Yeah, I know.
But I know to trust the process. Like here's the thing: is I know to trust the process. Like. It's like you got to know when to listen to your instincts, and sometimes the instinct is to not listen to your instinct.
Right.
Because I have my own like patterns, blind spots, like things that I do that like, you know, I wouldn't think to do a trade off like that in that way.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just do it. Like, yeah, do it. And
I think when you
listen to it.
I think anytime you start something from scratch yourself, your mind does jump to conclusions about where it will end up.
Right.
And in the collaborative process, when somebody takes like a sharp turn from that presumption.
Yeah.
There is a moment where your brain is like, well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like not necessarily wrong. It might be a bad idea. There's only one way to
Ultimately, there were no bad ideas, like I would say, in this record that I can recall, but I just maybe blacked them out. But
I had the idea because I thought that's what you wanted to do. That's the funny thing.
Not what I wanted to do at all.
Because the way you sent it, the way it was set up when you sent it with the verses on it, it seemed like there was enough space there that I could get a 16 in. And now I understand that like structurally it was different than I thought. But when I wrote the original demo, there was space for me to do that, but there was no hook.
Right.
And that's where the hook would have been or whatever. Yeah. But because I had written my verse to like piggyback off of the like rhyme pattern that he had at the end of his, it just felt good. And I thought it was worth like trying the mix like that. And I could tell you didn't fucking want to do it. But I was like, I'm going to do it.
I don't know how I could tell this.
And I always feel like I might be wrong too, right? So it's like you do it, you send it. If I send it to him finished and he was like, this shit is ass, then it would be like I'd have to reevaluate, like, is this shit in fact ass?
But no, that's why I was like I had my initial feeling, but it's like, no, just do the thing you're gonna do anyway. Because like I could be wrong. Like I don't know. Like I don't always have the best idea. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like just do what you gotta do. And I really like it because it's just like, well, first of all, I didn't make the beat, so it's just fun. And like I find if I make the beat though, there's a little bit of like baggage I got with it, where it's almost harder to write on my own beats, even though I kind of just exclusively write on my own beats. Like it's harder to do that. So it was nice to have Talon come through with a beat that sounded like sonically fit in with the rest of them. And it was just like, okay, I could just write whatever, not care. Also, I didn't care at all when I wrote my verses, like, which was a big plus. Like I wasn't trying to be like the best rapper in the world.
Those are great verses though. Like
and it's very autobiographical, and it's very like about where I'm at in life right now. And it's my favorite to listen to. I think that's like a good morning song.
Big time, yeah.
Because like in the hook too, I wanted to say like the idea of just like life is like an ebb and a flow. Like sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. It doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't, you know, if it's great, enjoy it. If it's not, it's gonna happen, but it'll pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, and sometimes like in music, like I have a lot of motivation and a lot of spirit, and some days I just want to quit. So like the hook is like that feeling, right? You know. Yeah. Sometimes you wake up in the morning with a mountain of proof. You know. Yeah. And then other days, nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's my favorite. Although Rafael de la Rez's verse.
Oh, we're both obsessed
rap.
with that verse. We're both obsessed with that verse. It's so good, dude.
It's so stupid in the best way.
Best. It's the best. Kiss the cook, but don't fuck the chef.
It's like, who writes that? He didn't write it, actually. He freestyled it, so there you go. Oh, my God.
So good.
Any bit of advice you can give to, in brief, people that might be coming up or people that are just getting into music?
The cliche thing is true. Do it because you actually love to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you could do it for a little while to, like, you know, try to attract hot people or whatever. But long term, do it because you love it and don't expect it to be more than it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's its own reward. Art is important and very satisfying to do if you're like sort of pure of heart with it. You know what I mean? And like, just like whatever, like follow your instinct and shit. All that shit Tyler always says.
Yeah.
It's all true. You know what I mean?
It's true. The cliches are cliches for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, like I think there are certain people that are lifers with music, and it's like you don't even have to tell them like to stick with it because they always will, no matter what. Like, because to some people, you know, it's something to just try to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you know, attract some hot, make out with some people.
Yeah, dude.
You know what?
Nothing wrong with
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
But you know, some people, it's like a lifestyle. It's what they want to do, and like it's like a prison. You can't quit.
Exactly,
it's like I feel like me and Steven Hero here.
Hey, what up?
I think we're the same.
Yeah,
we can't quit if we wanted to.
No, we're in it.
We're stuck. We're stuck in this. Sure. No matter how well or bad it goes, like we're stuck.
Yeah.
But I would say,
prisoners of our. We've designed our own cage.
Exactly. Yeah, just make music because you love it. I think you should surround yourself with like-minded people as much as you can.
Yeah.
But also want to do the same cool stuff, because you know everything's better as a group or as a crew. You know
Better together.
Better together, baby.
Sweet. Well, thanks for taking some time to.
Thanks, man.
To meet up. I know you got some shit to do, so
yeah, thanks for letting me wax poetic.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
It's quite simple, really. For sure. Here we go. Gotta let loose. I'm looking for the truth, and I love it, let it move. I'ma hit it like drink Minute Maid juice. Get into the groove. The coastline, baby, got control like cruise. 2% sugar, get the daily dose too. Let me stop taking this area super seriously. Set up a dunk for the team, serendipitously. Witness the cars fall in place, boy, it feel like a dream. Nothing feel much better than a hometown lap. These little kids wear my merch coming up for a dap. Like you can do it. Wolfie on the track, so clean. They've been studying the swag in laboratories. Discipline like Tai Chi, struck a pose on the beach cause I'm sunny. Catch a taste of the serenity. Never listen to the enemy mentality. Sincerely yours came on top of every tragedy.
I'm merely bored with the state of your conformity. Got back from tour, gotta build toward enormity. Let's get this bread, give it out to the majority. Let's get this head before Shorty's gotten bored of me. You follow dead trends kinda morbidly. Me and Wolfie bump a dead prez, get disorderly. Keep it orderly, call the orderly. Sick with it, snap a pic with it, act accordingly. Cordially invited, but the shit was kinda corny. G, I had to hold back, hold that, take it normally. Formally a corny looking pory, being ornery. Pressing to the corner of a basement looking for a key. Tell me to sit and face the front straightforwardly. It's more likely that I'll flip the desk, get up and leave. Desperate for approval from a despot, never suited me. A quarter beam, I'll try to crack the beam and push it toward the sea.
But that's life, baby, what can you do? Sometimes you wake up in the morning with a mountain to prove. I've got a lot on my plate, got a lot on the move. I keep my head above the water, barely making it through. But still, that's life, baby, what can you do? Sometimes you wake up in the morning with a mountain to prove. I got a lot on my plate, got a lot on the move. I keep my head above the water, barely making it through. But still, Slick Rick got the storytelling gene. Heard the brain click first time at 15. Middle child blues in a large family. Looking for a star like Galileo did. Experimenting, practicing the pitch. Batter one, batter two, batter three. Till it hit. 4 times a term, shot the ball, Rocketship. Managing the ladies like LaRussa with athletics. I did. Fly away, took the Reds with me. 17, cooking records hot like Serengeti. Adjusting the suit, 007 hand steady. As I step on the stage, I might check like Olympics. I'm ready. Took the jump, here I come. Maybe it all falls down, maybe someday soon. But it is better to have love than not at all. It's a full life, the rise and fall.
If you got it right, man, it's on the wall. If I got it right, then it's off the wall. If I didn't write, you don't bother to call. If you got a life while you on my balls, I'm like, ugh, man, don't stand so close. Another stand I can't stand, and he's doing the most. Understand if you're a fan, but it's almost gross. Stand down, raise a toast, here's just Hero and Wolf, and then keep shit moving, cruising. She keeps coming back to the well, that's how I do it. East Coast posted on the beach like a nudist. Each post posing is a reach when you do it. Each leash pulling like my teeth is intrusive. Keep it niche, you been on a leash with the music. Stale takes, look at pale face, talking stupid. Crying about some free speech and don't even use it.
But that's life, baby, what can you do? Sometimes you wake up in the morning with a mountain to prove. I've got a lot on my plate, got a lot on the move. I keep my head above the water, barely making it through. But still, that's life, baby, what can you do? Sometimes you wake up in the morning with a mountain to prove. I got a lot on my plate, got a lot on the move. I keep my head above the water, barely making it through. But still,
this is Steve Fudge. You have been listening to the Pagan Place Podcast. Pack a lunch.